What's this? I'm Emma Sakuragi, a student at Morostar Academy. When my classmate Senya took me to the schoolyard, there was a huge hole there.
It wasn't there yesterday.
This is really scary. Hey, Senya, when did this appear?
That's not the issue. Dan fell into this hole.
What? No way! I had been arguing with Dan and we were in the middle of a fight. No, we hadn't made up yet, and now this happens?
What should I do?
Hey, Senya, what are you doing? We need to call for help.
Wait, please don't call any adults!
Senya, who works as an actor, had just skipped English filming and was afraid the school would notify his agency.
If they find out, it'll be a huge problem.
What? Fine, I'll go help Dan myself. I got some rope from the storage room and tied it around myself.
Are you serious? Emma, it's dangerous to go alone.
What choice do we have? I tied the rope to a nearby tree and decided to enter the hole while staying connected via video call. If anything bad happens, make sure to call an adult.
Okay.
As I peered into the invisible depths of the hole, fear struck me. But I felt like I would regret it if I didn't go now. All right. Huh?
Emma really jumped in. I know well that in times like these, girls are stronger than guys. Hey Emma, what's happening? How is it inside? Did you find Dan? There's no response. After calling out several times, suddenly the video call cut off. Could something have happened to Emma? Hey, help me out here! I called out to other students and quickly tried pulling up the rope, but... Hey, are you serious? The end was cleanly cut. Emma was gone. This is really bad, isn't it?
Maybe we should call someone for help.
There's no other choice. I steeled my resolve and jumped into the hole. Hey, the moment Senya jumped in, the hole vanished.
What's going on?
Huh? Where am I? When I came to, I was in an empty wasteland, and next to me were...
Senya?
Emma, Dan, both of you, wake up! Where are we? It seems we were transported somewhere unknown after entering the hole.
Oh no, the phone shows we're out of service.
Out of service? Let me see. Oh.
Come to think of it, I was still in a fight with Dan.
Emma and Dan still haven't made up from their fight. They seem awkward.
Huh?
What is it? Emma pointed to a large building in the distance. Should we check it out? We started walking in that direction.
Oh, we're finally here.
That was quite far. What is this?
The building seemed somehow familiar, though everything around it was still just sand.
I hit something with my foot.
Isn't something buried? I dug up what seemed to be a buried metal plate, and we were shocked.
This is Morostar Academy.
No way! How could it be this run down?
I can't believe it.
We immediately searched inside the building, but no one was there. There's no sign of anyone.
The only place we haven't checked is the gymnasium. Let's open it.
When we opened the gym doors, suddenly a modern LED vision floor lit up. What?
It must have reacted to us entering.
It displayed Morostar Academy graduation ceremony and a year.
This is 30 years after our time? So this is 30 years in the future.
No way! In this empty world, I was too shocked. No! I don't believe this!
Hey, Emma! Where are you going?
I ran towards where I thought my house would be. But no matter how far I went, there was only wasteland.
Don't suddenly disappear like that. We were worried.
Is this really 30 years later? I don't want to believe the future has become like this. As I was despairing about the world, Senya came running up. Sorry, but I just can't believe it.
It's hard to say, but this really does seem to be 30 years later.
Saying that, Dan showed us the Morrowstar Academy graduation album. It contained photos of me, Senya, and Dan at graduation. And so we returned to Morrowstar Academy. This is our future. Does this mean there's no hope?
No, I have an idea.
Dan suggested we make smoke signals to call for help. But for me, right now, I couldn't think positively about that. You saw how it was just wasteland everywhere, right? Doing that would be pointless!
So you're saying we should just give up and do nothing?
It's just going to waste our energy doing useless things!
It's not useless! Emma, why do you always hesitate to take action?
Come to think of it, before coming here, Dan and I had fought about something similar. It was during a meeting about our Money Tube project.
So that's the project. What do you think?
What? Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Let's do it another time.
Emma, you always put off important things.
I'm not putting it off. We can just think of another project.
Come on, calm down, guys.
Dan's words made me angry because they hit the mark.
You're going to put off important things again, aren't you?
I'm not putting anything off.
Both of you! This isn't the time to be fighting!
Speaking of which, this is because Senya skipped filming, right?
What did you say? Well, I know I was a bit wrong too, but you didn't have to say it like that.
We developed a hostile atmosphere and started acting separately. Alone and having regained my composure, I was bothered by Dan's words. I guess I really do always put off difficult things.
I think this is how you do it. I was struggling to remember how to make smoke signals I had seen on TV long ago. Something like this? This might work, okay? I tried lighting the makeshift smoke signal, but... no. It won't ignite. Dan? What? You two?
Hey, sorry about earlier.
I was wrong too. Both of them came to the rooftop. In their hands were lots of newspapers and a large can.
I wanted to help too, so I gathered things that could burn.
We could make smoke with these newspapers and stuff. Emma. Senya. And so, the three of us put all our effort into what we could do now. A few hours later...
No one's coming. My throat is dry.
I'm hungry too. We haven't eaten or drank anything since coming here.
We were exhausted. At that moment... Hey, both of you, look!
Finally, help has come.
On the horizon, we could see many human figures heading our way. Someone must have noticed the smoke and come to help us. We immediately ran out of Morrowstar Academy towards the figures. Please help us!
We want to return to our original world! Huh? Something seems off. It's them! The ones making the strange smoke! Alright, take them to the hideout.
We were captured by the people we thought would help us. Apparently, this group was using Morrowstar Academy as their hideout.
What were you doing in our hideout? You were trying to take it over, weren't you? Take over? This is our school!
Senya, don't say unnecessary things.
Our leader's coming now. You won't get off easy.
Then the classroom door opened and a large man entered.
So, you're the ones who entered here without permission.
No, that's not true! We explained to the man that we came from the past.
I see. That's quite an interesting joke you're telling.
It's true! Why did the world become like this?
Hey, you really don't know? 20 years ago, people lived prosperous lives. But seeking even more prosperity, they destroyed nature and expanded cities. Would anyone live in an apartment built in a place like this? I heard it's actually popular because the view is good. However, humans began unsustainable land management and eventually started fighting over land. And finally, the world became desolate. The world became like this because of human conflicts? And in just 30 years, this is what happened.
Humans fighting each other. It's like us earlier.
Thanks to stupid humans like us fighting each other, we can do whatever we want now. We'll have plenty of fun with you later, too. Don't try to escape. There really was a hole, but it disappeared!
What exactly was it?
Actually, the giant hole, it was a wormhole connected to a parallel world being researched by Morostar Technology. We're trying to learn from failures by looking at the world that followed the worst-case scenario to improve humanity's future. What do you think? However, we can't precisely control where the wormhole appears, and we accidentally made it appear in the Morostar Academy grounds. That sounds good. Let's create a way to move between worlds. We need to make another wormhole to rescue the students. I immediately gathered the Morostar Technology researchers. We can connect the current era with the students' era, but the problem is, we don't know the exact position of the wormhole. We also need to communicate the wormhole's location to the three of them. It might be a difficult rescue. Yeah, I know. The wormhole's appearance time is limited. If we don't rescue them within that time, then I thought of installing a laser light on Morostar Academy's roof to indicate the wormhole's location with light. If we set it to automatically illuminate that position 30 years later... I see. That might work. Let's try it. I immediately installed a giant laser light on Morostar Academy's roof and positioned researchers in areas where the wormhole might appear. Is everyone ready? Yes! When I pressed the wormhole activation switch, a researcher immediately contacted me.
It appeared in Area 3.
Roger that. Laser light, activate! A beam of light was shot towards the wormhole's location.
This is Area 3. Confirmed the illumination.
Good. Setting it to activate automatically 30 years later. Please come back. I need to go to the bathroom. Huh? That voice. There's mysterious machinery installed on the roof. It suddenly appeared. Must be those three's doing. I see. We should probably dispose of them soon. What? What machine? Emma! Senya! Let's get out of here!
Dan, who was supposed to be in the bathroom, came back to us in a panic.
What's wrong? They're suspicious of us!
We hurriedly ran out of Morostar Academy. Then suddenly, a strong light came from the roof.
What's that? A laser light? There might be something in that direction. Let's check it out!
Senya's and Dan's opinions were split.
No, wait. What if it's a trap? We shouldn't get closer! Emma, what do you think?
What?
Hey, there they are! They're trying to run! Follow them!
Meanwhile, the mysterious group was catching up to us.
Hey, Emma, what should we do? Let's go with what Emma thinks.
A single beam of light stretching into the endless wasteland. I decided to believe in it. Let's head towards the laser light.
Well, if we must. All right, let's go!
While being chased by the mysterious group, we ran desperately. And when we finally reached the end of the light, that's the giant hole!
Maybe we can go back! Let's hurry!
We jumped into the hole with our running momentum.
Huh? Those guys were just here. But they just disappeared. I'm glad you came back safely. Moroboshi?
When we returned to the present, Moroboshi was in front of us. He explained that the giant hole was a wormhole to the future. But there was nothing in the future world.
Seems I caused a misunderstanding. That wasn't the real future. That was a parallel world that followed the worst-case scenario. We're trying to learn what we should do now, so the world doesn't follow the same path.
I see. maybe I would have become the worst person who always puts off important things. I felt like going to the worst future gave me a chance to redo my life. Thanks to Dan, I realized something important. Thanks!
What? Oh, you're welcome. What's she talking about? It seems Emma learned something important. Senya! Manager!
And there was one more person who needed to realize something important.
You skipped movie filming, right? You're causing trouble for everyone! I'm very sorry! What can we do with you?
Senya, let's start over together. Everyone, don't put off important things. Let's take action before we regret it. Subscribe to our channel.
Looking for more interesting stories and videos? Then come check out other videos from Mani people here. We'd love to hear your thoughts too. Drop a line in the comments below. See you soon!